What is poppin' goons? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here and you're like, whoa, who is this? What's going on? First of all, my name is Bloodhound. Welcome to my channel. Make sure to hit that sub button down below. I'm almost at 300, and hit that like button as well to help support the boy. But for today's video, we're going to talk about the lesser known platform fighters that came out along the way because, you know, Smash came out first, and there was a lot of platform fighters that came out along the way that people might have completely missed out on and don't know anything about. So for this video, I'm going to be grouping the platform fighters in 3 different categories. It's going to be platform fighters that I've played before, platform fighters that I've never played before, and platform fighters that are not like your traditional platform fighters that I may or may not have played before. Now, if you guys saw my last video, I talked about the bigger platform fighters like Smash Bros, Rivals of Ether, etc, etc. But after Super Smash Bros for the Nintendo 64 came out in 1999, there was a couple other games along the way up until now that wanted a piece of that platform fighter money. So here's my list of 10 lesser known platform fighter games in the release date order that they came out in. And first up on the list is going to be a little bit of an interesting one, but it's going to be Shrek Super Slam. Now, Shrek Super Slam came out in 2005, and you're probably wondering, why did you put this on the list? It's not really a platform fighter. This is going to fall into the third group that I mentioned, the hybrid platform fighter group, because when this game came out originally in 2005, it has all the Shrek characters in it, and they were intending it to be kind of like Super Smash Bros, but it also is kind of like in a 3D arena platform fighter, which is very weird. This came out for a whole bunch of consoles at the time: PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox, the DS, and PC. The developer of this game was 7 Studios and Shaba Games. Now, like I said earlier, this is one of those hybrid platform fighters. I have yet to ever play this game, which is, you know, not that big of a surprise, but a lot of people didn't even know this game existed. So since I never played it, I don't have much to say on it, but it definitely wasn't what they were expecting to be when the game came out. And with Smash just being such a big entity that it was, in 2005 this wasn't gonna make the cut to even come near Smash. Next up, in 2006, we have Super Smash Flash, which came out for the PC, and this is basically Smash but for the PC, and it was supposed to be more like Melee, and it had a whole bunch of Smash characters with a couple extra fan favorites in there. And they had Super Smash Flash 1, Super Smash Flash 2, and I'm not sure if there's anything else after that, but both games are very similar, very fast paced. It was very, very popular within the Smash community, obviously because it's just like Smash but for PC. And back in the day, there was not really any games that were like Smash on the PC. But Super Smash Flash is gonna fall into the category for me that I have yet to play, so again, I can't really talk about it much, but I've seen it along the years of being a part of the Smash community, and it looks like a very fun game. Number 3 on the list is going to be Cartoon Network PunchTime Explosion XL. Yes, the title is a mouthful, so let me just refer to it as PunchTime Explosion, and that would be a lot easier. So PunchTime Explosion came out in 2011, kind of following the hype of all the other games that are just trying to incorporate their characters into a platform fighter. The devs for this game were Papaya Studios, and their original intention was to make a platform fighter like Smash, but with their Cartoon Network characters, which in my opinion are some of the most recognizable characters to ever exist, but that's just my opinion. Now, at the time, this game came out for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Wii. I think it also was on the Nintendo 3DS, but I'm not quite too sure about that. But honestly, in my eyes, this game could have been such a huge success and could have still been a living platform fighter series till this day, but I don't know why they canceled it and not ended up making any more, because this game had recognizable characters. This game had story mode, which was actually really fun. This game had voice acting. This game had assist characters. This game had tons of stages from the shows. And if you've seen my video, how multiverses can change platform fighters forever, you'll know that all these points right here make up a great platform fighter. And PunchTime Explosion falls into the category of platform fighters that I've played, and I've played this game a lot. I used to love playing this game. My Dexter was super saucy. I would camp you out with Dexter. Dexter was so fun in that game. I really want them to maybe one day make a reiteration of this game, but it's probably going to be a little bit too late because Multiverses is coming out and they can just add these characters to Multiverses technically, so So yeah. And then the year after PunchTime Explosion came out, Sony was like, yo, what? Platform fighters? We need to hop on this. So in 2012, Sony came out with PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. And I know that sounds like a game from our age currently now, but trust me, this game came out in 2012 and it was a platform fighter intended to be like Smash with all the recognizable Sony characters. And Sony has so many recognizable characters too. They have Jak and Dexter, Ratchet and Clank, Kratos, Parappa the Rappa. There were so many crazy characters in that game. I think that game also had like 3 different supers or something. I'm not sure. That game falls into the category of platform fighters that I have yet to play. I think the main devs for this games were Superbot Entertainment. I could be wrong there, but there's a couple devs on the list here. So Santa Monica Studio and Blue Point Games. If you guys did way more than I think you did, I'm sorry, but I said your name. There you go. Shout out to you. But I remember when I first heard about this game, I was super interested because Sly Cooper is in this game, and Sly Cooper is one of my favorite video games of all time. But unfortunately, this game wasn't the platform fighter that everyone wanted it to be, and it eventually died out and Sony pulled the project as well. In the number 5 spot, coming out in 2014, we have a crazy game called LethalLeague, and this game kind of falls into the hybrid platform fighter category. But when I tell you this is the most interesting game to ever come out, it is the most interesting game to ever come out. Just imagine platform fighter, right, mixed with dodgeball. Who knew we even needed this? And while this falls into the hybrid platform fighter category, I have played this game and I love this game with a passion. The music, the characters, the graphics, everything about this game. The gameplay is so fun. LethalLeague and LethalLeague Blaze, great series of games, great genre and idea of a game. Like, what? Like pushing the limits of a platform fighter to the next level. The developers of this game are Team Reptile, and honestly, Team Reptile just knows what the hell they're doing, bro. Team Reptile just knows what they're doing and they know how to make good games. Now, I play Candyman in this game, and Candyman is just a wonky, crazy character that uses a cane to hit the ball, and there's tons of other crazy characters in this game. And with LethalLeague Blaze coming out recently, they added a couple new characters, and I think there's a little new mechanics. I own LethalLeague Blaze, but I have yet to play it as much as I did the prior LethalLeague. But if you guys haven't heard about LethalLeague and are just hearing about it right now, I just urge you to go search it up, go look into it, go play the game, go buy it. That game is so good. Next plat fighter we got on the list is a very interesting one. When you talk about lesser known platform fighters, this is probably the first one that pops up into my head. In 2017, a game by the name of Brawlout came out, and it was intended to be like Super Smash Bros. With their own characters and some third-party characters as DLC. And this game falls into the category, unfortunately, of games that I have played. Hey, I'm not trying to say anything bad about Brawlout. I already threw a little jab at it. It was great. It was great. That's all I'm gonna say. The developers of this game, Angry Mob Games, you know, you guys worked your heart out. You know, you did amazing, and I appreciate you for that. I do. So yeah, Brawlout. All jokes aside though, Brawlout had potential, and it also kind of just fizzled out eventually because it was so basic and so much like so many other things. It didn't really have any unique value that it was bringing to the table, and unfortunately it just fizzled out and they pulled out of that project as well. But if you're ever interested in the game, it was on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. And the next year, another game came out in 2018, kind of with the similar intentions as Brawlout. It was a very nice looking game. They were really intended to focus on it being like Smash Bros and competitive as well. And that game was called Icons Combat Arena. The devs of Icons was a company called Wave Dash Games. So you can already tell they were super focused on making this competitive and successful as possible. And the game was amazing. It falls into the category of games that I actually played, and I love playing Icons Combat Arena. It felt just like Smash, a little bit different. A lot of the characters were very similar to Smash characters, but I didn't really have a problem with that because it looked different, it felt different, and it was just offering other things that Smash wasn't giving us. In this game, I played a character or characters named Afi and Galu, I think that's what their names was. It's been a while. It's been a while. But they're kind of like Nana and Popo, where there were two small characters that are a pair. But instead of them both fighting at the same time, like Nana and Popo, you can only use Afi or Galu at one at a time, while the other one just sits in rest somewhere. And I personally love their whole mechanic, Afi and Galu. I don't know which one was which, but the blue one might have been Afi, might have been Galu. The blue one sends you vertically, so all his moves kill vertically. And the red one sends you horizontally, if I remember correctly, and all his kill moves were his horizontal moves. So I think it was a really dope idea for a character, and you can switch back and forth between them in the middle of a combo or whatever have you. That character alone made me want to play the game more, and it was a pretty clean game overall. So I expected this game to pop off and continue to be prominent till this day. Unfortunately, Wave Dash Games let go a lot of their employees, and they pulled out of the Icons Combat Arena project, and they ended up selling the Icons Combat Arena project to another company. That company being called Vortex, and one of the original co-founders of the game actually owned that company. So he wanted to buy the game so he can try to save it and make it something better. And within doing that, he transformed Icons Combat Arena into RushDown Revot. And it's basically a completely new game with the same characters, but the combos in that game are times 10 on a million crack mode. I think they have ults, they have supers, they have cancelable moves, all that fun stuff. They have like air dashes. So I think Rushdown Revolt is a completely different game. I've played Icons Combat Arena, but I haven't played Rushdown Revolt. But I've seen footage of it, and I know people who have played the game, and I heard it's very fun. So if you want to check out Rushdown Revolt, go ahead and check that out. I think it's still in the early stages. I'm not even sure. But Icons Combat Arena does have a legacy edition on Steam if you want to play the original version of Icons that I kind of fell in love with. But that original version of Icons is not going to get any more updates, sadly. But Icons and Rushdown Revolt are PC only games, so if you are interested in them, go check them out if you're on PC. Alright, the next one we have up on our list is a way more casual platform fighter that also came out in 2018, and it goes by the name of Indie Pogo. And I know Indie Pogo is a lesser known platform fighter, but also kind of popular at the same time, which is weird because Indie Pogo has a whole bunch of characters from indie games. So a lot of the fans of the indie games now come to Indie Pogo because their favorite indie characters are in a platform fighter now. And it does really have some recognizable indie characters in the game. You got Shovel Knight from Shovel Knight, you got Orcane from Rivals of Aether, you got the Octodad from that Octodad game. This game falls into the category of platform fighters that I haven't played, so I don't know too many of the characters in the actual game, but I know it's a much more laid back platform fighter, really fun to play. The developers over there at Lowbrow Studios really knew what they were going for with this game, and they executed on it. A less serious platform fighter, just executed very well with a whole bunch of characters that people love, and they can play against each other and just have fun. So if you want to check out Indie Pogo, it's on PC and Nintendo Switch. Go ahead and give it a try. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I still haven't played it yet, so I would be interested to see what you guys think. And guys, in 2020, a game named Slap City came out. And it just wasn't another platform fighter. This game set the benchmark for platform fighters in the new age of platform fighters. The developers over there at Ludosity, they knew what they were doing. Their goal was to make a competitive platform fighter that was pretty fast paced and more so like Melee than other platform fighters. And at the time, they set the standard for how smooth platform fighters should be playing. Even though they were such a small development team, their game felt a lot smoother than a lot of other platform fighters that came out in the past, some that I even mentioned in this video. And this game falls into the category of games that I've played, and I used to stream Slap City all the time. I have a couple clips that I might put up in this video to show you. I played Goddess of Explosions. She was super fun to play. And Slap City knew exactly what it was. It wasn't taking itself too seriously like Icons or Brawlout. They knew that they were a small team of developers making a new platform fighter with characters from their universe, from Ludosity's universe. So they knew they had to make the game play as smooth as possible. Now, mind you, the game doesn't look like the best platform fighter to ever come out, but it plays great. So it doesn't really take away from the gameplay at all. In fact, since it knew that it wasn't taking itself so seriously, the wonky graphics and artistic choices that they made actually fit in better with the game and the music design and everything. So they just knew what they were doing at the time, and they killed it. They smacked that one out of the park. They smacked that one out of the park so far that Nickelodeon even hit them up to make a game for them, which is Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. Unfortunately, Nickelodeon was pushing Ludosity to do crazy amount of things in a very small amount of time, and they forced them to come out with a game that kind of wasn't complete yet and didn't even have voice acting and such like that. But they are still working on getting all that stuff to us. At the end of the day, I know they're going to keep on giving us great updates for the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, and they're a great development team, so I can't wait to see where Nickelodeon goes in the future. Last week I posted a video about the new update that they just did, so if you want to go check that video out, go check that video out. But Slap City came out on Nintendo Switch and PC. I play on PC, so if you guys ever want to play Slap City, I still have it. This game is still super fire. I love playing it, and if you're interested in playing it, go ahead and buy it on Steam. I think as of this recording, it's only 20 bucks on Steam right now, so if you're interested, go ahead and purchase it. If you play Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl right now and are interested in what the devs did before the game, go ahead and check out Slap City. It's always a good time. And then just last year in 2021, a platform fighter by the name of Smack Studio came out. And Smack Studio has such an interesting concept overall because it's not just a platform fighter. It kind of plays on the idea of the Rivals Workshop characters that came out a little bit ago. You can actually make your own characters inside the game itself. Like the software to make the character and do all the sprite work and everything comes inside the game, and the game is only $15. So if you buy this game, you not only get 4 characters that they made already, you can go ahead and upload your own sprite work, make your own character in the game. I think characters also have ultimates and stuff like that. This game falls into the category of games that I have played because I have the game myself, and I'm actually trying to make a character right now with some sprites that I found online because I don't do my own sprite work. I'm not good like that. I'm sorry. But I found some sprite work for Frankie from One Piece, and I'm trying to make Frankie from One Piece in Smack Studio. It's a freaking hell of a lot of work. I'll tell you that right now. Making a character, I knew it wasn't easy, but I didn't think it was rocket science. Like, I feel like I'm still looking at like flight simulation paths, and I don't know. I'm still trying to like look at what I have right now. This is what my Frankie looks like right now. I have to move around some bone structure and stuff, I guess. Like, I'm still learning. That's why I bought the game. I wanted to challenge myself to kind of learn how to make a character if I ever wanted to do that in the future, and just add that skill into my, utility belt, because on the free time I work on Frankie, see if I can, make him an actual working character, give us some moves eventually. Maybe you guys would be interested in seeing some content with that. But honestly, right now, this is the best I can show you, and I wouldn't even be proud of that. But Smack Studio is a PC game. I don't know if they have any plans on it coming to console in the future, but this game is so revolutionary because you can actually make your own character for the first time inside of the game all on its own. You don't need to do anything outside of the game really besides upload maybe sprites, and you can use that character sprite to make animations, to do all that in game. And you can also make stages in that game too. So like, this is a platform fighter that's strictly focused on customization and creativity, and it's all up my alleyway. I love games like that. So if you guys are interested in that game, like I said, I think it's 15 bucks on Steam right now, and it's on PC. So go check out Smack Studio. Now that's going to wrap it up for the list of lesser known platform fighting games. I do kind of want to go in depth on the bigger platform fighter games too as well. If you guys want to see that, comment down below. I think that would be a cool video. And maybe I'll make a video on platform fighters that are more recent, like Frame Makers and other stuff like that. So let me know if you guys are interested in a more recent platform fighter video, and I'll go into depth on those. But honestly guys, I've been recording for an hour now, and I had to do a couple different takes. I wanted to make sure I got all the information to you guys correctly and as best as I could. If you appreciate the work I put into my videos, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and join the Goon Squad today. Hit that like button if you want to see more videos about platform fighters. I do make a lot of platform fighting content. Join my Discord to stay updated with me on a daily basis. The link is going to be in the description down below. I've been really active on there, and I'm having a lot of other goons be also really active on there as well. So it's really great to have started this small community and start building it up based off of my channel. Like, I get really excited every time I see a new Discord member join. So I can't wait to see you guys over there. If you haven't checked out any of my recent videos, go ahead and click back through. I know it's been a little bit since I uploaded, but if you watched all the way to this point, comment the word I don't know, cupcake down below in the comment section, and I know you're a real one. But that's gonna be it, guys. Peace out. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe. Don't do anything crazy. Like I say, like, I don't know why you guys would be doing anything crazy in the first place. I just want to say it so you guys don't do anything crazy. Anyways, peace out, guys. Have a good day.